Alright, what's happening guys? It's Nick Atkin here. We are at the Best Western Wonder, my home away from home, for one Fight Night 34 Media Day. We got interviews coming up with all the big names from Saturday's card here in Bangkok, back in Thailand. Couldn't be happier. Stay tuned, like the video, subscribe, share, become a member if you really want to help us out. But most of all, enjoy the interviews coming up. Stay tuned for more. Yeah. Alright, we're here. We're in some strange room. I don't know what it is. Not the usual scene, a bit brighter, sound is echoing off the walls. Anyway, get ready, all the fun coming up. George Jarvis is first here, we will speak to the challenger as he looks to win the lightweight Muay Thai belt. Get ready, let's go. Alright, what's up everyone? We are here now inside the Best Western with the main man George Jarvis kicking off One Fight Night 34 Media Day. I did catch up with you in Samui not too long ago, but I trust you're still doing well. George, how are you going into your fight with Regian Eersel here?
Yeah, all good mate, yeah. As you know, you come and see me in Samui. Training's been great, and we're here now, we're ready, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, how was the last few weeks of that camp? You're looking pretty shredded, pretty lean, pretty ready to go?
Yeah, last little bit, just trimming down, getting the tactics to the T. And yeah, just getting the last little bit of weight off, which has been really easy this time. So yeah, I'm buzzing, man.
Sad to leave Samui?
Yeah, for sure. But I'm excited to go back after, 100%.
Oh, win or lose, will you be staying?
Win, only win, mate. Only win, I will be staying, yes.
Yeah, maybe you can go to the banyan tree.
Yeah, I've heard the breakfast is good, so yeah. Possibly.
Yeah, we get that 50k bonus.
There you go, that's the plan.
Yeah. Might cover one night there, I think. No, yeah, how do you adjust for Regian then this week? Everything on point, the hydration all good?
Yeah, everything's good, hydration, weight, everything's gone to plan. Obviously I'm working with Pete, like always, condition nutrition, so he's the man, he's good at what he does and he helps me every time. So yeah, we're ready mate, we're all good.
Alright, that's what we like to hear. Okay, I did speak to you not too long ago, so I don't want to bore you with all the same questions, so we got a little bit of fun. We'll do some quick fire, rapid fire things. Let me just get my list up, it fell open there. Alright, who is the greatest of all time in Muay Thai for you?
Overall, I'm going to have to go Nongo, only because of what he's done for Thailand, and not just looking at his last few years, but overall, as a person, he's achieved great things. So currently Nongo, in my opinion.
Not bad. All right, he's going to edit this out. The best opponent that you, George Jarvis, have faced?
Rungrawee, on paper. I would say, even though I knocked him out. Yeah, Rungrawee, because of the experience he's had and the calibre of fighters he's fought in the past, and just the experience, so for sure.
Okay. And right, the best one championship fight of all time. I guess Nongo. Yeah,
Nongo or Rotang. And hopefully they fight soon and we can find out for real. But yeah, probably Rotang. He's the most entertaining, he's the most well known, and obviously pound for pound, you got to give him that title, Okay.
And best British fighter in one championship?
It's got to be Jonathan Haggerty at the moment, but yeah, he's done great things for the sport, great things for the country, and yeah, you've got to give it to Jonathan.
Okay. My eyesight's so bad. All right, I was going to ask you what's your favourite city to fight in, but you've always been in Bangkok, I think.
It's got to be Bangkok, yeah.
What about your dream city to fight in?
It's got to be somewhere in America, New York, Denver, somewhere like that. Obviously, one championship do shows in Denver, so let's say Denver. But yeah, anywhere in America, LA, be great. Vegas. I'm just going to reel off every single city in America, but yeah, anywhere in America would be great.
Hopefully the next one. All right, best knockout in one championship history.
Going to have to go Jonathan Haggerty when he knocked out Nongo, only because it was such an upset, such a shock to the system, and I don't think anyone was expecting it.
No, I was not. Okay, how about your favourite KO of your career and what?
It's got to be knocking out Rungrawee. Like I say, it's the fight that changed my life and got a $100,000 contract, and it's led me to this moment. So
simple. I was going to ask your favourite fight as well. I figured that might be it too.
Yeah, probably against Rungrawee as well, knocking him out. Yeah, I also enjoyed my kickboxing fight against Ricardo Bravo. It was my first one, and I enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it.
And then, all right, your pound for pound #1 fighter in one championship.
pound for pound, got to be Rotan. Got to give it to him. He's, you know, he beat Takaru in the first round. And yeah, you know, in my opinion, I thought Takaru was going to give him a hard fight, and when he done that, I realised how good Rotan really is. So got to give it to him.
All right. And then this one is tailored more to you because you were quite a good talker on the mic. But who else can hang with you in the ring when they get on the mic?
I don't think anyone can, to be honest. I think a lot of people's mic skills aren't great, but Nico's good, but he can't really understand it. But he's good at what he's trying to do, you know. But yeah, apart from that, maybe I'll do some seminars on mic speaking,
Yeah. Where did you pick up those skills? Are you a fan of pro wrestling?
My old man's a good speaker, so maybe took some stuff away from him, but just a bit of confidence, I think, and what we got to lose, you know. Might as well ask and call some shots.
That's why you're here. You asked and you received the contract. All right, final words going into the fight with Regian Eersel. The belt's coming home to the UK?
The belt is coming home for sure. You know, I prepped with my team very well for this fight, and we're ready to go out full guns blazing and bring that belt home for sure.
All right. Well, don't miss it, guys. One fight night 34. Main event, Jarvis, Regian Eersel, lightweight Muay Thai belt on the line, Lumpini Stadium.
Buddy, Mega.
Big Cat. How you doing? Yeah. All right, now we're here with Vanilla Thunder himself, Ben Tynan, making his big comeback to One Championship. Ben, how you doing, man?
Doing good. Enjoying life.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen you, over a year. Obviously, you had the doping suspension, 12 months. Talk us through what happened then.
Oh, I don't know. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't
know.
know.
No, it's suspension. No. I was just taking a break, all right?
A little break.
Believe Uncle Vanilla, all right? Don't believe your lying eyes.
So, all good. You feeling good though coming back? It's been a while, yeah. I'm sure you're raring to get back into competition.
Yeah, I feel great. Yeah, no, it's definitely been a bit. And that's kind of one big problem is like, I just love competing. You know, growing up, I wrestled as a kid, so that's all I did was like compete every weekend. So, you know, when you got to space things out, it's kind of obnoxious. But no, I'm here. I'm ready to whoop some ass.
Yeah. Were you a little frustrated at everything that happened, or I heard you kind of accepted it. They said you were all good.
I'll move on. Move on. Yeah, everything. I feel like, not to go all cheesy and turn into a white girl, but you know, everything in life just happens, and you got to learn from it and just kind of do your thing. So yeah, I accept it, and I kind of moved on.
Well, you're back. And you got a former title challenger, Kirill Grishenko, so a win over him maybe going to put you right into title contention. Yeah. Is that what you're thinking?
Oh yeah. No, it's I want to take his momentum. You know, he seems like a good guy, good fighter. He's been on a tear, so you know I'm like perfect. Put him in with me. I'll stomp him and then just move on to the next and kind of take that momentum for myself.
Well, we got Atkin against Rungrawee rematch in November in Japan. First of all, who do you think is going to win the rematch? And yeah, who would you like to win? Who do you want to face?
Yeah, I think Anatoly is a better fighter for sure. But Rungrawee, he's tough. He makes every fight just like a grind, a real messy fight, a tough one. So I also kind of, I like watching that too. But I really don't want there to be a trilogy. Oh my goodness, that would be the worst. So I just say, the petty person in me, I'm like, man, just let Rungrawee win it. That way we can just move on. No trilogy fight. I jump in, I stomp him, I take the belt, and then we move on, you know?
Yeah. Well, another guy, maybe you were expected to fight Buchecha. He's left, he's gone to the UFC.
I know.
Lost his debut as well.
Oh man, what a nerd. I didn't see his fight. Yeah, I heard he lost, man. He went over to that team. Nah. That kind of disappoints me because I did want to whoop on Buchecha too. I feel like that would have been a fun, little victory to have under my belt just because, it's like, ooh, the jiu-jitsu guy. And I'm like, man, I throw punches at my grappling, I don't do that like pure jiu-jitsu. So, oh well, maybe, who knows.
Well, it clears the path for you, doesn't it? I don't think there's another contender possibly. If you get this win, whoever gets the win, you or Grishenko, I think is going to be number one contender. So that's extra motivation on the line for you on Saturday on Fight Night 34, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. No, I'm put me in, coach. You know what I mean? Shit. I'm excited. So.
We'll call your shot. How are you going to do it? Grushenko's on a bit of a win streak, but the last fight, I think he won by injuring his opponent's leg. I think he.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, that counts. That counts. You know, the dude who was fighting that Italian, he was a tough cookie, but unfortunately, I feel like he was kind of built like an Italian Fiat. You know what I mean? Like he was doing so good, then boom, fell apart, which kind of sucks. But my prediction, I'm finishing. You know what I mean? And so it just depends on where he wants to pick his poison. Because I'll do it on the ground or on the feet.
All right, and then I guess you're gonna have to wait a little while because November for that title fight. But would you like to do it stateside, you versus the champ after that?
Oh, that'd be sick. Yeah. Let's go to the States, man. I was a little disappointed that the Denver card got pushed away over here because I'd love to fight in front of my family and friends and stuff, and bring it to that side of the pond. I think would be kind of fun. So. And one always puts on a good show. Like I went to their Denver show the year before, and man, it was just so cool the way they filled up the arena. They had the lights and the stage and everything going. I was like, shit, this would be so cool. So, yeah, no, I'd love to fight there for my get that down.
Yeah. Well, business at hand first.
Yeah.
Saturday. Final message to Kirill Grushenko. Then, what do you want to say to him?
Kirill. Bless his heart. I don't wish him any ill. You know what I mean? I'm sure he's a nice guy, but he's going to get beat up.
Okay, all right, guys. Don't miss it. Tune in. Ben Tynan's back with Little Thunder against Kirill Grushenko. 159.34 heavyweight MMA in Lumpini Stadium.
Let's do it. What do you want me to do with my hands?
Whatever you want. See you soon.
For sure. Yeah, thanks. Is that it? Or what do we got?
Okay, now we're with Rungrawee back in one championship up against Yusuf Asuk this weekend. Rungrawee, how are you feeling? Been a while since we've seen you. Obviously, is the knee feeling 100%?
สวัสดี Yes, I'm doing great, so I have prepared myself very well for this fight.
Yeah, talk me through the last fight though. George Jarvis, it was a difficult one for you. The injury happened. George got the finish, got the contract. Were you upset that what happened, and would you like to maybe get a rematch with him if you win your fight this weekend?
ก็ถ้ามีโอกาสถ้าจะชนะก็น่าจะได้เจอกันครับ
Well, if I win this fight, then I would be interested in rematching with George Jarvis. I think that would open up a chance for me.
Well, yeah, he's fighting for the title, so there's not many other contenders ahead of you. Do you think with a win you could be the number one contender, whether it's George Jarvis or whether it's Regian Eersel?
ก็น่าจะขยับครับถ้าผมชนะไฟล์นี้ก็น่าจะขยับเข้าไปชิงนะครับ
Well, I think that would be possible, so that would move me a little bit closer to get a title shot.
Well, yeah, first you have to handle business. Like you said, Yusuf Asuk, dangerous opponent, successful debut in one. Very tall as well. How are you going to handle this guy?
ก็ต้องดูบนเวทีครับเพราะว่าเขาก็เป็นมวยสูงครับก็เป็นมวยเตะขาต่อยหมัดนี่นะครับเพราะว่าต้องดูกันบนเวทีครับเพราะว่าประสบการณ์เขาก็เตะเร็วต่อยเร็วด้วยครับสเต็ปขาเขาดี
Well, I think we have to see how it goes in the ring because I feel like he's tall, of course, and also like he has beautiful combo and also like he has speed. Like his kicks are very fast, his punches are very fast. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Well, who do you expect to win that main event on Saturday as well? Jarvis or Eersel?
ก็ผมให้ลีเกียนครับเพราะว่าเขามีประสบการณ์เยอะครับเข้าเร็วออกเร็วครับส่วนมากมันเตะเขาดีเหมือนกัน
I think it would be Regian Eersel because he is very experienced and also like his footwork are great. He's very fast. Has also beautiful combos. Yeah.
All right, we'll see what happens. But of course, you are fighting. So, any final messages to everyone watching ahead of your fight against Yusuf Asuk? What do you want to tell the fans?
ฝากช่วยเชียร์และเป็นกำลังใจให้ลูกนาวี12พี่น้องนะครับผมจะทำให้เต็มที่ครับ
Please support me, Rungrawee 12พี่น้อง So I'll do my best in this fight.
Yes, Rungrawee back in action. Don't miss it, guys. 159.34 Saturday morning here in Bangkok. Thank you, bro. Alright, now we're here with the champ, the immortal Regian Eersel, back in action, main eventing once again, like he always does. 159.34 against George Jarvis. Regan, good to see you. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Feeling good. Energy's good.
Always good with you.
Always good.
Yeah. Playing the PlayStation Portal.
Yes, of course.
What you got?
Yeah.
Call of Duty or so?
Call of Duty, yes.
Yeah. We need to play each other, I think. You probably beat me. Is that your favourite game?
Yeah, one of my favorites.
Okay, alright. Well, more seriously, George Jarvis. This guy's been calling a name for a while. We're finally doing it. What do you expect from him on Saturday in Rungrawee Stadium?
I expect from him a hard fight. He's technical Muay Thai fighter. Brawler, a little bit of a brawler. So I expect to win.
I caught up with him in Samui a few weeks ago. He was training out there. He's been in Thailand for 2 months now. Do you feel like that could give him an advantage? You think so? You know, he's acclimatized or anything, or is that going to matter on Saturday?
I think that doesn't matter for me. A fight is a fight. I'm well prepared, feeling good at the great camp. So doesn't matter what he's, you know what he's doing. I know what I'm doing. So, yeah.
Well, he says also he is Muay Thai through and through. You're a kickboxer mainly, and he feels that could be another advantage for him. Muay Thai rules here. Do you think his experience in Muay Thai could also help him out here, or is that going to matter?
That also doesn't matter for me, but if he thinks that he can think that, of course, I prove the world time by time why I'm a champion and I'm moving to the 7 day game.
Yeah, you haven't defended the belt for a while, Muay Thai, not through your own fault. You wanted to, one didn't give you the fight.
Yeah.
I think it was Dmitry Menchikov, the last one.
Yes.
Have you wanted to do more Muay Thai fights?
Yes, I wanted to have to do more Muay Thai fights. I like the small gloves. And, I'm more free, you know, during the fight. And yeah, I don't take it.
Yeah. You like to throw some elbows too?
Elbows, small gloves, so the risk is higher. I can do more damage. So yeah.
Yeah, we've seen the power that George has, but do you think your power is going to be on a whole new level, like you say, in 4 rounds?
I think we match powers, but it's all about the fight IQ also. And yeah, we will see it on Saturday.
Yeah, of course. I also want to get your thoughts on the kickboxing situation, because I spoke to your old rival, Alexei Nikla. He wants to fight Nicky Holskin, and he thinks that should be for the title or interim belt or something. What's your say? What needs to happen in that division? I still think you're the man someone needs to beat, right?
Yes, I think, in my opinion, my next kickboxing fight has to be for the title, and my next opponent can be anyone except Alexis, of course, because I fought him already 3 times. So that's my opinion, and I don't think there have to be an interim belt. Why? Because I proved the world again time and time why I'm a champion.
It's just difficult. Who do you think it could be if it's not Alexei? Would it be Nicky? I know you've already beaten him twice too, right?
Yes, I don't know.
There's
Maybe
no
a new
one.
challenger.
New challenger.
Yeah.
Well, George tells me he's going to beat you for this belt, and he's going to come beat you for the other belt.
Yeah, first he has to, if it was not going to happen, he has to focus first on Saturday, and then after that we can.
Yeah, I think he's been very respectful. He says you're the best he knows in this division, but he says it's time for a new king, and he's going to dethrone you. You're the king. He wants to be king now.
Yeah.
He's obviously a bit younger than you. Do you still feel that you're the king and you're going to reign for a long time? Many years
Yes,
to
I
come?
still feel that way. Yes.
Because a lot of these young guys are looking at you like a wounded animal now.
Yeah, but I'm not a wounded animal. Believe me, I'm not a wounded animal.
Still young.
I'm still in my mind. I'm still young. Still feeling like I'm in my 20s. So the body also. So no major injuries. Feeling strong. Mentally also very strong. So,
Well, you had the issue with the hydration last time. I feel like I think you've got a coach in now or a nutritionist or something I heard.
Yes.
So that won't happen again. You confident?
not happening.
Yeah.
So that's also another stress.
Yeah. Yeah. So you will definitely not be losing this belt on the scale.
Definitely not.
Okay. So we're gonna win this belt, then we go get the other one. Right? Champ's coming back?
Champ is coming back.
Okay, all right. Final message then to everyone, what can they expect? You talk about beautiful violence with Alexis Nicolas, more the same one?
Yes, the same motto, you know the vibe. It's only violence this time because it's full Muay Thai. So see you guys Saturday. Make sure to watch the fight on Fight Night 34.
Ugly violence, not beautiful violence.
Only violence.
Only violence.
Only violence.
Okay.
Only violence.
All right, well, I like the sound of that. Yeah, don't miss it, guys. Main event should be a banger. Liberty Stadium, the Immortal is back in action against George Jarvis. Where's the bell? Okay, now with Suakim making his prime video debut, one fight night 34, gets safer side. How are you feeling, Suakim, going into this fight on Saturday in Bangkok?
ก็พร้อมมากครับแล้วก็มีตื่นเต้นนิดหน่อย
Yes, I'm ready for the Saturday and also a little bit nervous.
You ready for the early wake up? You're going to be fighting in the morning. You're obviously used to Friday nights. Now it's a bit earlier. Are you having to adjust a few things?
ก็ปรับปรุงในการตื่นเช้าแล้วครับแล้วก็การซ้อมตอนเช้าครับเพราะธรรมดาไม่ค่อยได้ซ้อมเช้าอยู่แล้วก็ตอนนี้ก็เริ่มซ้อมเช้ามาครับ
Yes, I've been waking up early and also adjust the training timing to morning. So normally I don't really train in the morning. So now I've moved my training.
Okay, 4-fight win streak. Are you confident it's going to be 5 on Saturday?
ก็ครั้งนี้ก็มั่นใจเต็มร้อยครับเพราะว่าเจ้าชัยชนะให้ได้เจ้าชนะให้ได้
I'm confident 100% that I will get the victory.
Well, the Thai fans know all about you, but maybe a few American fans are going to see you in action now with the prime time slot in America. Are you excited to maybe gain a new audience for yourself here?
ก็ตื่นเต้นมากครับเพราะว่าพอมีคนดูทั่วโลกมันดูมากกว่าเดิมเลยครับก็จะต่อยให้มันดีครับจะต่อยมันดุดันจะต่อยมันติดตาให้เขาชอบ
Yes, I'm very excited to know that there are fans from the other part of the world will be watching me. So I will do my best and I will make sure that I show a lot of my skills to make sure that people remember me.
I'm sure they will remember you. Well, you've had some ups and downs in your life. How much does this moment mean to you getting to this stage? I'm sure you've been dreaming of it for years, right?
มาถึงจุดนี้ก็สำคัญกับชีวิตผมมากครับเพราะว่าถ้าไม่ได้วันแชมเปี้ยนชิพผมก็ชีวิตคงไม่ได้มาดีขนาดนี้ครับคงไม่ได้ใช้ชีวิตดีเหมือนทุกวันนี้ครับ
Well, being having a chance to be in one championship has improved my life a lot, and without one championship, it wouldn't be in this stage. So, I just would like to thank one championship for giving me the opportunity, and I'm very grateful.
Well, can we expect another one of those spectacular knockouts that you love delivering? Will you be getting another one of those here at Liberty Stadium?
ก็ใจตัวผมเองก็อยากจะชนะน็อกให้ได้ครับก็จะทำให้ได้ครับแต่ก็จะทำไม่ได้
Well, I would love to, and I am motivated to get a knockout and a bonus. So, we will see on Saturday.
We will see. All right, don't miss it. Suakim making that prime video, Prime Time USA debut here, one fight night 34. Right now, we are with El Jefe, back in action, Ellis Barboza. How you doing, sir? Good to see you, as always.
Yeah, good to be back. Good to see you, bro.
Yeah, last time didn't go your way. I know how much it meant to you to try and take that belt. How have you reflected on that loss to Prajan Chai here in Bangkok?
Yeah, so many things from that fight. It was like a life lesson, not just for Muay Thai, but certain things happened in the camp, which I don't need to say, and just made me improve myself, make the right steps towards this fight. And this fight is more just I want to come back and prove my level again, show who I am.
Yeah, and I'm sure it didn't end the way you would want him to either beat you on points or knock you out, but it was a doctor stoppage. Was that extra frustrating for you?
Yeah, on the day it felt like that. That's why I was very annoyed, but it felt like my dream was taken away, But when I saw the cut, of course, the medic has a job, so they made the right decision for me. so it's okay.
And now time to build yourself back up towards the belt again, starting on Saturday, one fight night 34, right?
That's my plan. Like, I want to get a good stoppage win here, and then go on to fight whoever's next and show again that I deserve the title shot. You know, that's the goal. I'm not here for anything other than the belt. So until I get that belt, I'm not going to stop.
Do you think a win here will get you another shot immediately, or you maybe need to go through someone else? I think Elif's got the next shot locked up, it looks like, with Regian shot.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Whatever, you know, I always sign the fight one championship give me, so whatever they say is best. I have a good manager in Mehdi. He has the right plan for me, so I'm sure like a good stoppage win or a good win here will put me on the right track again.
Yeah, what are you expecting from your opponent? We've seen him against Elif. Are you confident of a knockout victory?
I'm confident. There's not much to take from that fight. It was like, what, 1 minute, 2 minutes, something like that. So he's tall and rangy, so he has that gift. But I know my level and I know what I bring to the table. So I'm just purely focused on myself. As I said, there's not much to take from him. So I'm just focused on my game plan, and I'm in good shape for this fight.
What do you expect to happen if Regian and Elif do fight? Do you think Elif could dethrone the champ?
Personally, I think Regian would win that fight. I think his IQ and his skill set is better. I mean, Elif's a great fighter. I'm not saying he's not, but just from the way I saw Regian in the ring and the things I saw, I think he's one step ahead. You know.
Well, maybe Regian is going to fight DiBella first. Who knows? He's got that on his plate as well. Do you think John could beat him and maybe unify that kickboxing belt?
Yeah, who knows? It was close last time and it was controversial. That fight has to happen. Again, John's a very good fighter, and to be honest, if the champion changed, it makes the division more exciting. You know, and I'm happy to take this fight too. Kickboxing belt, Muay Thai belt, so I have my eyes on that fight as well.
Yeah, you have beaten Elif already, but are you expecting to have to do it with him again? It was a close fight, split decision, I think. And whether he wins the belt or not, are you expecting to maybe have to go through him if you want to take the belt?
Yeah, whoever. Like, I really don't care about the names. Like, I focus on myself, and if I have to fight with Elif, I can. But I think he will get the title shot, so let's see what happens. But if he doesn't win, then if that's the name I have to fight to get the shot again, then okay, can do.
All right. A little bit of quick fire with you, if that's all right. Have you got time?
Yeah.
He's got to run to George Jarvis. Okay. Greatest of all time for you, Ellis. Who's the greatest of all time? The GOAT in Muay Thai?
Sancho.
Okay. You can explain if you want. No explanation needed.
No explanation needed.
All right, I'm going to lean again. Okay, the best opponent that you have faced?
Regian Eersel.
Yeah.
Very smart fighter and good reaction time.
Absolutely agreed. Okay, my eyesight's turned. Okay, who's the best one championship fighter of all time?
Super leg or Regian Eersel, I would say. Pound for pound, I think Regian Eersel is also up there.
Yeah, that's going to be another question. Who's the pound for pound? Regian?
Probably, I would say so. Yeah. Regian Eersel.
We need a pound for pound list, don't we? In one. Okay, who is the best British fighter in one championship?
Right now, in terms of who's champion, I would say Jonathan Haggerty.
Agreed. George said the same. Okay. I would say, what's your favourite city to fight in? I think you've only fought in Bangkok in one, but what about your dream city?
Dream city, you know, I'd like to take the one championship to Dubai. It would be good. I have many connections in Dubai, many friends in Dubai. So that would be great if you can take it there. I'm sure you'll get big sponsors.
Rungrawee loves it there too.
Yeah, exactly.
Your old rival ketchup.
Yeah, Butcher Ketchup. Butcher Ketchup, they're good, man.
Remember that face off. Okay, can you think of the best knockout in one championship history you've seen?
You know, it happened like 2-3 weeks ago. There was a spinning back fist knockout. Yeah. This one, it was very viral. You know, this was crazy knockout. Like, I've not seen someone sleep so hard from a spinning back fist.
Pretty bad. All right, and what about your favourite knockout in one? Have you?
My one?
Yeah.
My fight with the debut with Tom Prince.
Body shot.
That's my favourite.
And then we've done pound for pound. All right. You are a good talker, but do you think who's the best talker in one championship?
probably Abdullah Diakaya.
I like it too. All right, thanks. Ellis, final message for your fans going into Saturday.
Thank you for your support, and I'm going to show you again my level, and I'm going to show you the real Barboza this week.
No problem with the weight. Pete's over here.
I got the best in the business, Peter. He's covering everything for me, so the weight is all good.
Condition, nutrition, man with the plan. All right, see you on Saturday.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, man. See you.
All in the day?
Yeah, I got off with it, dude. All right, now, bonus interview I wasn't expecting to happen with Garry Tonon, the Lion Killer, back in action. It's been so long, Garry.
Yes.
Damn. I wasn't expecting this to happen, you know, because I wasn't sure you're coming back to one championship. A lot of things have happened since you last fought. You were expecting a title shot after you beat Martin Nguyen in Japan, January 2024. So we're a year and a half down the road. That title shot hasn't happened. Instead, you have to go back and fight Shamil Gasanov again, presumably to earn another title shot. So talk me through what happened.
Yeah, man. You know, it's just basically like near the end of my contract, and we had to do some contract negotiation, and you know, it took a long time, and it is what it is, man. I'm happy to be back, and I think we got a good deal, and I'm happy to be fighting. And you know, Shamil won his last 4 in a row, so I mean, he definitely deserves the opportunity. So, and I've been off for a while, so I could totally see, you know, having to take another fight before I get an opportunity to get a shot at the title. So, I think this is a good fight. I think it's an exciting fight. I think in his eyes, you know. He just got caught, and you know, would have expected to win that fight. You know, which I can understand. You know, he's undefeated, and that's his only loss. So, to him, it's that was probably a big, you know, shock and surprise and everything like that. I don't think it's going to go any differently this time, but he definitely deserves the shot, and I think that you know, I definitely think it's impressive that he's always looking for, you know, who beat him to try to fight, because there's probably easier paths that he could take. Like winning the last 4 in a row, he should just be looking for the title shot, right? You know, rather than just try to skip right over me. And I think he could do that, but you know, to be honest, right now, for either of us to get a title shot would be difficult, because we've got the two people that would be fighting for the title kind of tied up, because the one guy didn't make weight, Akbar Abdullah, right? Didn't make weight, so, and he beat the champ. So it's like you kind of have to do a rematch. Like, what are you going to do? So we got to wait for those guys to fight, and then the rest of the division will have their opportunity to get a shot at the title. So, yeah, hopefully it's just this one and then a shot at the title. But if not, you know, I'm got to fight all these guys. So it is what it is.
Yeah, division's a bit in limbo. But what you've been doing in your time away, I think you got engaged, right? Is that correct?
Yep, engaged to my fiancée, Amanda. We'll be getting married about a month from now. So that's been exciting and difficult to plan that while, you know, doing fight camp and everything like that too.
Did you extend the contract, renew? What happened? Was there one fight left you had to come back and do? I don't really know if you can speak about the specifics, but...
Yeah, I mean, I'll keep it, you know, super short. It was just basically the end of the contract, and it's just time to potentially renew or go somewhere else. And, you know, I ended up renewing, and we're good to go. So, yeah.
Well, I'm very happy to see you back, because I feel you really deserve that title shot, and I didn't want to see you not fulfill that promise, because I think it's in your destiny, Garry, to take that belt one day, especially after what happened the first time you went for the belt. I know you wanted to get another shot, right?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I've been looking forward to it my entire time at ONE, and you know, I've now beaten, you know, one of the guys that had not just that title but multiple titles at ONE. You know, so it just seems like I'm getting closer and closer, and you know, this is definitely you know, another step in that direction, and I'm looking forward to figuring out, you know, seeing whether Tankai or Akbar, you know, ends up winning, you know, that next fight, and you know, seeing who's going to be, you know, on the table to fight. But I've been hunting for that title for a long time, and it's like I had my first opportunity, like you said, pretty early, and it's been a long time since then. So, you know, looking forward to that for sure.
Yeah, Akbar, like you said, he looked like an animal. He dominated Tankai almost bell to bell. Maybe the first round was competitive. Do you see him as a formidable challenge? I don't know if he was in your reckoning before. When we were speaking before, you were kind of looking up. He was below you, but now he's definitely up there, right?
Yeah, I saw him in one of his earlier fights in ONE Championship, and John saw him as well and was impressed with his abilities. And John immediately was like, yeah, this is going to be a guy that you're probably going to have to fight in the future, because he's clearly very, very talented. So, I think he's definitely a formidable opponent. I think he's probably the best guy in the division if I had to guess, currently. So that my guess would be that he'll win again, assuming he makes weight, so he'll win again and make weight and then probably be the champ, and then that would probably be who's up on the block to try to fight. So yeah, that'll be exciting.
Well, I don't want to get you in too much trouble, but I know you were frustrated. I think around about the Denver card, you vented some frustration on social that I think you wanted to be on that card. You were upset you weren't on it. Is that why? I know you posted something. I don't want to get into the specifics,
That's
but
okay.
yeah. Was that just coming from a place of, why am I not here in front of my own people in America?
Yeah, no, I mean, I was definitely not happy about that. I don't think it was a smart decision by one to not involve me in that card, for sure. It's sad that they had to cancel the one that this card was supposed to be a Denver card. It's sad that they had to cancel that one as well. I definitely want to fight in the U.S. That would be cool, but I also signed up to fight in one championship knowing it was an Asian organization. So it's not the end of the world, man. I'm used to fighting out here, excited to fight out here, love fighting in front of the Asian fans, so it's fine. I would love the opportunity one day to fight in front of the U.S. fans, but yeah, man, it was a missed opportunity for everyone involved, I think. But no, it is what it is, man. Hopefully one day soon, they'll put another card together out there, and we'll get to see me in the U.S.
Yeah, we were supposed to be there right now, as you said, yeah. So you'd already signed to be on this card in America, though, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a shame. Maybe they have moved it to next year, I think June. Would you be down for that? Everything goes well?
I hope so, man. Yeah, I would do whatever I could to shift my schedule around or whatever to make that happen. It's a big thing for me, to be able to do that.
Well, there's not much left to say. I'm just so excited to see you back. How are you going to finish this fight? Will it be another submission? I mean, that's your game, obviously. I think it was a leg lock last time, right?
Yeah. I mean, I never try to too specifically plan. I have obviously moves that I'm better at than other moves, and moves that I know that I can finish fights with. I know that when you get into a fight, things get crazy and chaotic. So I just have sequences from different positions that I know I'm reliable to finish, like the leg lock that you guys saw the last time. That could happen again, or probably what's most likely, and I would say this about most of my fights, is that I end up taking his back and strangling him from the back. It's just the way that most jiu-jitsu matches end, and most fights, if you're going to submit somebody, that's how most fights end too. So I would say that's most likely, but you never know. I got all different kinds of submissions that I'm good at, and so anything can happen, and that's one of the exciting parts about watching me fight. Is from every position I'm dangerous. So. Yeah,
talking of that, would you like to do more grappling here in one? I know I can't remember which Rutola you had, one of their debuts. Mm-hmm. Would you like to do more grappling matches in one? Is that something, or are you fully focused on the MMA? Because I guess you have enough grappling outside of this.
Yeah, it's challenging to squeeze it in because I got to set aside time to specifically grapple. I really just don't like to willy-nilly do anything and not be really committed to it for at least a decent period of time. So for me to take a grappling match, it's okay, you could say oh yeah, you could just do a grappling match and keep training for MMA and stuff like that. But especially if I'm fighting top guys, when I fought Ty, that's one of the best in the world at his weight, arguably the best in the world at his weight. It's you got to be serious, about that kind of preparation. I don't know. I take my, my career very seriously. I don't like just to go compete and not show the best of my ability. So, if for some reason that I can't get a fight in a certain amount of time, or I have just fought and they give me another opportunity in the perfect timing, or the opponent is somebody that I really, really want to compete against, and I'm man, it makes sense to take some time away from MMA to prepare for this person. Yeah, I could see it. I love grappling. It's not I don't love it. It's just, MMA is there's so much more gravity behind it. Like you said, I haven't won the belt yet, and I really, it's a huge, huge thing that I've been working towards, and it just feels like that needs to be my number one focus more than anything else at this stage of my career. So.
Well, you mentioned Ty. How do you think he's going to do in MMA? He's debuting against Adrian Lee, I think next month right here. So are you expecting him to win? Adrian's obviously a beast as well.
Yeah, it's an interesting matchup. I was kind of surprised to see that they were matched together, just because I feel the Lee family is a staple at one, and the Rutolos are also a big brand at one. So for that match to happen so early in both of their MMA careers, to me, is odd. I would wait until maybe they were going to have a title shot or something, later on. But I mean, hey, I'm sure it'll be a good fight. I, from my own bias perspective, would believe that Ty would win just because of the grappling advantage, but you never know. MMA is crazy and chaotic, but the Bertolos do pretty well with crazy and chaotic. So, I highly it's hard for me to see a world where he doesn't end up winning that fight by submission. Not to say anything bad about the Lees, like the entire family is incredible, martial artists. I just think the level of grappler we're talking about when we're talking about the Bertolos is like super, super high, and I think it's a tough challenge, especially that early in your career in MMA. And so I expect him to come out on top, but we'll see. A lot of things can happen in MMA.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm not sure why they made the match, but I'm excited to see it. My final question, I just need to know, I've been thinking about this forever since I last saw you. Did you use that $50K bonus in Japan to buy the Japanese toilet?
Oh, no. Man, it's so crazy because so many things happened, after that fight. And I didn't go immediately out to buy the toilet, which is what I should have done. And this time, right after this fight, I should do that. I didn't because it was I had just saved up a bunch of money. I was thinking about trying to get a house and stuff. Yeah. And then I had to move my gym in Jersey, which costs a bunch of money. Then we opened a gym called Kingsway out in Austin, Texas. Yeah. That costs a bunch of money. So there was and I haven't fought in a year and a half. So all these things happened at once, and it was probably better hold on to my money. I'm not going to spend it on anything too crazy frivolous. So I didn't end up buying the toilet, but it's a dream, one day.
What if you get 50K this weekend? Maybe we can get that.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well, pleasure to see you again, man. Honestly, I love our chats, and hopefully see you after for another one, and hopefully see you get that toilet and that title shot. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, man. Thank you. Yeah.
Take care, man.
Can I take a picture? All right, that was it, guys. 8 interviews, 9. I can't even remember. Another busy morning here for One Fight Night 34 Media Day. Surprise one right at the end there with Garry Tonon. I wasn't supposed to have him. I'm happy to see him back in One Championship. Well, now it's just time for the weigh-ins, the most important part, you might say. Make sure you check back tomorrow here. We will have all the updates from the official hydration tests and weigh-ins. I'm sure there's going to be some drama, always is. Hopefully not in the main event with George Jarvis and Regian Eersel. I can't wait for that fight. I'm sure you guys cannot too. Check back on Saturday as well. We'll have every interview with every winner and a little bit extra, who knows. Enjoy the ride, guys. It's fight week.
What's up, everyone? Dom Lau here, and you are watching Nick Atkin's One Championship News. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video and all the rest, and of course, subscribe. Oh, you think I'm kidding? No, you should really do it. No, do it now. Don't scroll. No, don't stop. What are you doing? Don't even think about it. Don't even think about turning it off. Don't switch. Don't subscribe now.